I think you're going to have a couple more videos like this to watch after tomorrow, unfortunately.
What do you mean, unfortunately?
For the Browns.
Against the Browns.
Oh, that is actually what I was going to bring up first here. I kind of talked to Randy about it earlier today, so Josh and Mike, I want to ask you guys. It's Rachaad White's first game ever, really being like the lead back, and it's against the Browns, who has a horrible defense, and I want to root for Rachaad White so bad. The Browns are so bad. Can I root for Rachaad White in good conscience, or can I just still have to root against him as a Browns fan?
What you do is if he scores on you, you go, fuck. And then you go, at least it's good for fantasy. That's what I always do if somebody scores on the Ravens. If I started them against the Ravens and they score on them, at first I always go, fuck. And then I realize.
It's going to be a long day.
Can't betray the Browns that way, dude.
Even though they're 3-8 and literally horrible, and I have to watch fucking every running back look like goddamn Adrian Peterson in their prime every single week. Like,
maybe it doesn't relate that much to Josh because you root for a team that's good. So, like, you do expect to win. Like, we're rooting for a team that's supposed to be good and they suck. So it's like, it's frustrating. Like, if these had playoff implications, then I'd be like, well, you can't root for. Like, if we're like one game out of the playoffs, like out of winning the AFC North, like you can't root for them, right? But everyone knows secretly. Everyone can say. I even say I don't root for players that I like that are going against the Browns. But I mean, if Christian Kirk catches 3 touchdowns against the Browns, I will not celebrate in front of anybody. I will not do anything. But somewhere in my heart, there's a warm feeling that you believe in. Like if it's a player that you like or whatever, it's like
I don't know if I can not celebrate though. It's Rachaad White, Randy.
And you've been on him since the off season, before the draft even. So like.
Since I watched his Arizona State tape in the offseason, yeah, dude, I love him.
I told Cody just to celebrate inside. You can't like get up and be like, "Yeah, bitch!" Like if they get the opening drive,
I'll try not
they
to.
get the ball first. Rachaad White runs for like 40 yards.
Oh, if he runs for like an 80-yard touchdown, I'm going to celebrate. It's going down.
I'll fist bump you.
Oh, 80 yards.
Yeah, I know that you feel my pain on the Browns, but I'm still like, yeah, good shit,
But if the Browns were good, it would be different,
Yeah, if we were reversed, if we only lost 3 games and won the rest of
oh my god, I would be like, murder every time.
Like, fuck Rachaad White,
But how good is Rachaad White going to be tomorrow, dude? Should I tamper my expectations, or should I just go balls to the freaking wall like I want to? Honestly.
Oh, he's so good, dude.
He's
What
good.
do you think his floor is tomorrow? At least
12, 15 points.
Yeah. I was gonna say
How many
15.
touches? If he gets 20 touches, he scores 25 points. Like,
I hope so. I'll be very happy.
Who's the backup? Isn't it Bernard?
It doesn't
Keyshawn
matter.
Vaughn, and they brought Gio Bernard too, so they have like 3 receiving backs. It's kind of weird. He's probably going to get a lot of carries, I'd imagine, Rachaad.
He seems to get a lot of catches too every time I watched him in the game. Even
The Browns
when he
have
playing.
Browns have been playing a little bit better, so.
They're going to next week.
I mean,
Oh,
it
I'm
was so
excited
bad
for
in the
next
beginning
week.
of the season. Like, it was so bad.
I mean, I watched both Devin Singletary and James Cook run for 90 yards against the Browns defense last time I watched the Browns. So
Yeah,
It was a
Yeah.
rough day. That was last
Not
week.
Whatever.
bad last week.
Yeah,
Try
it
not to
brings
think
me into
about
putting
it.
James Cook into one of
I already
my
forgot about it.
DraftKings lineups. So he looked good last week.
I forgot about it until it was just brought up. I remembered that game now.
Yeah, Rashad's good for 150 total yards.
That'd be
I'd like
sweet.
to see that.
2
Let's go,
touchdowns.
boy. All right, well, should we get into this shit or what? Well, I mean, we can do a little bit of an intro. It's week 4. Pretty cool, boys. About a month we're into this.
Oh, yes.
We got the same crew as always, Randy, Josh, Mike, and I. We're going to bring a guest on eventually, but we don't know when, so we're just chilling.
Question is who? Would it be Swan?
Mike
Trey?
Swan, we're going to talk about how we got banned from the sleeper chat, dude. I've never got the real full story, and I want to do it on the podcast, dude.
Yeah,
We got banned for
Swan.
a year for something. So
That's one of
we'll
our
find out.
dearest friends.
Yeah, we got a lot of good people that play fantasy football with us in so many different leagues, so there's a good little group of people. And it's not the
Yeah,
same
for
people
sure.
in every league, so you definitely need to branch out. We probably got a good solid 15 people that are pretty dedicated, if not
Yeah,
more.
we
I'd
got
say
a
so.
pretty unisex in some of the leagues, too.
Oh boy, we're woke.
Yeah, no.
What the
so
hell is
good.
I
unisex?
don't think
mean?
we have a single black guy in our leagues, dude. So make us
Can't believe
racist.
women.
It's not by choice, though. We're just from Ohio.
Well, a certain part of Ohio.
We didn't choose to exile them.
True. You're not wrong, Randy. You're not wrong.
I'm sure it would
I'm
not.
sorry.
I'm sure we would not mind if there was a black guy in the league. We'd try to take his money too.
Will we not mind?
Yeah, Mike can donate his money to anybody, dude.
Dude, if Antonio Brown would join our league, I'd be honored.
Oh my gosh, that would be sweet.
No, I'd
I
have
will
That'd be
play.
so much better.
I'd have to beat that man.
You're
I'll play
rude.
anybody.
We're going to talk about Antonio Brown first. Are you guys excited?
No.
Let's talk about Antonio Brown as much as I can, just because I know how much Mike loves him, dude.
Yeah, you ever
You
see
guys
Billy
see this
Madison,
story?
that little list of people to kill? Antonio
Oh,
Brown
yeah. The sniper guy.
with the lipstick. Yeah.
So, at first I saw the story and I was like, man, I can't believe Antonio Brown just posted a fucking picture of Tom Brady's wife naked. Like, where did he get it? So many questions. And then I found out it was photoshopped, and now I just think it's fucking hilarious. So, I don't know. I don't get why it's even a big deal, to be honest with you guys.
I don't
Yeah,
know why
just
Antonio
assume.
Brown's so crazy, dude.
It's fucking hilarious, dude. I love it.
I assume
He's like
that was
Kanye
her.
West.
But worse.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know that beach picture? I assume that was just Giselle or whatever her name is in the
Gazelle.
background.
Jesus Christ.
So, dude.
She's half.
What, this? Is that really what her face looks like?
I hope not.
Cause that's something.
That's such an obvious Photoshop. Like, look at her
Yeah,
neck.
it's
It's a
pretty bad.
different color, bro.
Tom Brady took him in. That's the worst part.
I think that was just a warning shot, honestly. He probably has the real ones. He's like, don't mess with me, Tom.
The warning
Why do I want to
shot.
click on this? God, I hate the internet. So, I don't know. I just thought it was
Become a-
interesting.
Are you talking about the thousands of nude Australians?
No, I was talking about Kim
Oh.
is disgusted. Insider reveals Kim Kardashian feels violated and horrified after Kanye showed staff risque photos of her. And fears,
Oh,
quote,
yeah, like
what will
anybody
drop
hasn't seen her
next.
naked yet.
Oh, no, dude. Yeah, but
They
who
had
knows
a
what kind of
porn
pictures
video on
Kanye
the
has, dude.
internet,
dude.
dude.
That's how she's famous, other than her dad backing up O.J. Simpson as a lawyer.
Crazy.
Glove didn't
It's
fit.
crazy. Man. Kanye is running for president. You guys see that? You gonna vote for him?
Only if O.J.'s his vice.
If the tides turn and he like gets a big old movement going, and like he has a chance to win, and it's like him or politician A, B, or C, probably yes.
What if it's Dave Smith?
No. Oh,
I
definitely
vote
not
for Dave
vote
Smith.
Kanye over Dave Smith. But if they ran together,
Dude, imagine.
Dude, I'll never
Smith
vote
West
for
2024.
Kanye to be president, dude.
what if it's Kanye or Joe
Never.
Biden?
Oh my gosh.
I'd kill myself.
I would
just
literally
changed
write
the,
in Harambe.
outcome.
It's a bad way to look at it, Randy.
But I
Biden
mean,
or Kanye West, dude.
There are
Oh my
only two
gosh.
options, dude. You
that's
have
probably better
no
than our
options.
previous options of two people for the last like how many years? Okay, I don't love Kanye's ideas and shit. I just want a different thing to happen, and I know that things will change if he's in office.
Yeah, it's pretty disappointing that Trump's like, I'm different than everyone else, and he just gets in office and he's like literally the exact same thing as everyone else.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. I'm just gonna drop bombs and.
I want something
crazy
different. I want something new. I don't want the same old lying bullshit. So I know Kanye's gonna be different.
things. I mean, if that's all you care about, bro.
Gonna be big
you got it.
different, dude.
Because whatever's
Let's get into
happening
our,
now ain't working, you know?
Get into our next story here, dude. Cardinals coach was fired for allegedly groping a woman in Mexico. Arizona Cardinals offensive line and running games coordinator Sean Kugler was fired after he allegedly groped a woman on Sunday night while the team was in Mexico City. Mexican authorities informed the Cardinals of the incident, and he was terminated by the team. He was not present for Arizona's 38-10 loss. We relieved him of his duties, and he was sent home Monday morning prior to the game, Kingsbury said.
Pretty hands-on coach, huh?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, there's not much to this article. I wish there was like a video, like you were saying earlier, Andy. Him just,
like something. I could have made this article. You just like Google images of dude and like find a couple pictures of him. Like I don't really
type
know
in
what.
dumbass shit and find out how old he is. 55 years old or whatever. Like, come on, man. So that was kind of interesting. Dude goes to Mexico and decides he's going to
They don't have laws there. He's just going to do what he wants.
And then the last article I want to talk about before we get into our fantasy stuff. The Vikings tricked into... Oh, sorry, go ahead, Mike.
I sent this to the group chat. I was so happy when I saw this.
Vikings tricked into celebrating porn star Johnny Sins on the Jumbotron. This shit is hilarious, dude.
I had a kid I worked with who did a history day report on Johnny Sins, and none of the teachers knew who it was. It's pretty great.
Like, what is this?
I seen that. I didn't understand, though. That's Johnny
My cousin
Sins.
Joel, he's a porn star. And they tried to be like, he's a military veteran, he served, and they put him on the Jumbotron, dude. Literally.
I seen that, but I didn't realize that that's who that was. I guess I don't watch enough porn.
Well, it's Johnny
They just
Sins,
always
all
make
right.
it click new things.
They tricked me, too.
Okay.
I was like, oh, that's cool. They're celebrating some military guy.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, definitely service, right?
Oh, no. Not Baker.
Baker always has shit to say. I wonder what he has to say.
I just
They just named Darnold the starting quarterback.
Yeah. There's a
You
lot of
see-
things up in the future here, so I don't really know, Mayfield said. I'm doing what I can control. I know how my teammates feel about me and how I've handled things here, so I can leave here with my head held high and understand that I did everything that I could. He is bad.
Yeah.
Bad. He fucking sucks. I thought he was going to be good, and
I had my brown and orange goggles on. Now watching him play for another team and losing his job to P.J. Walker and then Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold's seen ghosts. Look at this.
He's from the Sixth Sense.
No, he's just doing a no-look pass.
Jesus Christ.
Think he's Pat Mahomes out there.
It's like,
He's good for some no-look passes. Bro.
it's the worst Pat Mahomes impression I've ever seen.
His rating probably wouldn't go that much down if he didn't look, though. Like, in our reality. He just won
Like
it
the same
down
thing,
the
dude.
field.
Yeah. It's the same picture.
Yeah, corporate wants to tell the difference between these. It's the same picture.
Man,
I'm
Randy,
excited
you might
for
need
the
to cut your
games, man.
bangs off, dude.
Yeah, you do. You need to do something about that mop, bro.
My hair?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get
Is that
it
what you call it?
dynasty.
Oh.
Well, I guess we could talk about fantasy. I just feel like we're going through this a little.
It gets
Yeah.
cold in the winter, man.
It
Yeah,
does,
get cold
it
in
does
the winter,
begin
man.
cold in the winter, dude.
You don't like my bangs? Can't you tell I cut my own bangs, dude?
Did you?
No.
Fucking 14
sleeping.
years ago.
So we got the game of the week. It's another Dingleberry game, and it's Mike again. So that's cool.
This schedule sucks.
We got Mike and Josh, 7-4 versus 7-4, battling for the playoffs. Mike, you had a good Thursday, bro.
I would say Ramondre Stevenson stepped up like I asked him to at the end of that last video. Armand Ron St. Brown doing what he does.
Who?
Josh still has A.J. Brown. Amon Ron St. Brown.
I'm on Russell Brown.
I like that guy.
You gotta say him like Forrest Gump.
Brown.
See? It gets addicting.
So who's
Oof.
going to pull it out? What's going on with this
I don't know,
matchup?
man. It's not like
Mike
good
starting
for your
Marcus
boy.
Mariota. Josh, you got this in the bag, dude.
I don't know, dude. Tony Pollard and Gabe Davis didn't do very much.
47
Pollard
between
kind of-
two players is a really big number to get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm on the same run with Ramondre Stevenson.
I still have
And
to count on the other
Ramondre
guys to do
Stevenson
well.
is against me on bot heads, too.
Really?
You still got Waddle. You still got A.J. Brown, who can pop off for 30
I still have
points
a
any week.
shot.
Yeah, I'm still nervous.
Oof. You're having a rough week, Josh.
Yeah. And Jamar Chase just got ruled out, so.
See, I have something just like this, too, so I feel it, man. In my Botheads game, man. Trey's got 76 already, so.
What's Trey's record?
Not good, but his whole team is coming back, and he's got Amon-Ra St. Brown, Devontae Adams, and Justin Jefferson as his
What's
three
he got?
receivers.
4 wins?
Yeah. He can still make the playoffs.
Yeah.
I'm fighting
That's
for
the team
4
Me and
that
wins.
Cody
scary.
both lost this week. Or probably.
I don't know, man. Those percentages don't really mean shit to me. I've been on the 99% side and fucking lost.
I mean, I could definitely still come back. No doubt about it. I had a kicker go at least, and the players I had didn't play horrible.
Well, shit, I'd
We'll
say
see what
last
happens.
week, me and Randy playing each other in Dingleberry is an example of projections on this app don't really mean shit. Anything can happen.
Yeah, you had a
Moore got
16
out.
point, 16-point lead with Rondell Moore and Brandon Ayuk versus CMC and Debo. When one of your players go down, the 16-point lead is eliminated. So, like, you don't want to win by injuries and shit like that. But I
Of
mean,
course.
just always keep hope because you got that player who goes for 40 points every week that people don't expect, or 30 points, or that player can be on your team.
And the fact that
It's
Josh
fantastic.
has A.J. Brown scares the living shit out of me. So that, and, you know, Jalen Hurts does love A.J. Brown, and so do I.
Watch you and Cody both win. That would be sweet.
I really want to get a dub.
How's your
Really
game
bad. Josh
looking?
and I are both
Does
close.
Josh have a chance?
I have a chance
Yeah.
for sure. It's just Jamar Chase being out really hurts me too.
Oh, that's definitely pretty depressing.
Yeah, I had to put
But
Sky
Rachaad
Moore
White's
in
nice.
for him.
Kenny Walker, Rachaad White got nice running backs this week.
Yeah, it's a change of pace from last week.
It sucks you got to start Sky Moore, though.
You have to start Sky Moore, or you want to
I
start
might
Sky
pick
Moore?
up Randall Cobb and start him for real.
Ooh. Trade deadline's over, ain't it?
Yeah.
Rough road, man.
We're getting to the
Rough
nitty-gritty, too.
road.
Got a rough week of
Man,
Prestige
I
too.
really needed to win last week. I hate Kadarius Toney. Oh, I hate Kadarius Toney so much.
This is a pretty tight league, honestly. This is our redraft league that, what, is our 14th year? 12th year?
2009, we started it.
This is my 5th year.
So 13 years. Year
The best.
13 this
It's a very
year.
competitive
The best
league. 8 people are 5 and 6 or higher, and 6 of them make the playoffs.
This is a
Yeah.
record worst year for me.
The
Don't worry,
Bazooka
Mike. There's
Sharks,
plenty of
3-0.
money.
I'm usually in the playoffs. Just, man, this year has not gone well.
It's like I don't know, man. You drafted
You
did something
Damian
on
Pierce in
yours.
the third.
You reached on running backs really
Well, I
bad.
even said at the draft I wasn't happy with how my draft turned out. I didn't know it was going to be this fucking bad, but man,
I mean, look at this. This is crazy.
I know. I had to get rid of Sterling Shepard to put Khalil Herbert on the IR.
Your whole IR is just filled with players.
There's 4 really important players here,
Yeah.
honestly, out of the 5.
What does it say about
Before
Allen
you
Robinson? Is he out?
I guess 3 really
Question.
important
Oh,
ones,
okay.
and then a semi-important one, because Khalil Herbert did have a good game and he was playing well, but
But we can get
that's a
back into
lot
the
of
game when saying.
injuries.
I wanted to look at that. You guys have a really interesting game already, I feel like.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs. If he plays, that's another.
Yeah,
X
he got
factor.
added to the injury report late, though, right?
Yeah, I told
Yeah.
Caleb
After
that today.
practice on Friday. That sucks.
That's
So
That
you
my
sucks.
loss,
sitting
dude.
there, are you
That
sitting there,
really
Josh,
sucks.
like you wish that you wouldn't have played either Pollard or Gabe Davis? Like,
Well-
not both of them, but like just one of them. Like, when I have a game like that, when someone's popping off against me, and 2 people go for like 8 and 9 points, it's like, man, I wish I would have, like, benched one of them and played somebody else.
What's up with Fields?
Yeah,
He's not
just so you
playing.
have more potential.
10
Yeah, I mean,
targets.
hindsight's 2020, obviously.
Look at the targets Ramondre Stevenson has gotten lately. That's crazy.
I add my
He's
players
breaking
score
that
out.
Patriots trope, dude.
Yeah, he's just popping off.
I'm
No,
trying
but
to
like
decide
when
if I
you have
start
Ramondre
Cole
Stevenson going against you, and you see he went for 20, and then you see that 2 of your players don't even equal that, it's just like it's hard to fucking look at.
Yeah.
And that's how I look at it. And when I'm playing my own lineups, and it's like, wow, I'm on Ross St. Brown went for like 30, and it took me 2 players to get that, or it took me 3 players to get that. And it's like your chances just don't feel great.
Right. Trust me, I'm feeling that way in Bot Hills right now. So.
Even though your chances are probably better than like it feels like they are, it still just feels awful.
And honestly,
Oh, yeah.
look at my new matchup, dude. Look at Swan's team. Like, why is Swan's team so good, dude? Derrick Henry,
Tyreek
Nick
Hill,
Chubb,
Travis
Alvin
Kelce.
Kamari. Like,
That's
this is
Derrick
crazy.
Henry.
It's incredible. We were
Alvin
both
Kamara.
Damn,
building.
dude.
I
Oh,
traded
snap.
him, Tyreek Hill, Alvin Kamara, Nick Chubb. I traded him everybody.
My team seems so good, but Swan's team is just overpowered, man.
Is he 10-1?
He's 10-1. He's won 10 in a row, and I beat him week 1. And now I'm playing for the second time. He beat everyone. in the league except for me, and now I'm playing him again.
Who's he starting
Sucks.
Russ over?
Trevor Lawrence. I would start Trevor Lawrence, I think. Honestly, he's got a good
Honestly, so would I.
Baltimore.
If I was Swan, I
Don't
also
tell him
would.
that.
I mean,
I already texted him.
Oh,
good,
no.
good thing we didn't have a guest this week.
yeah, we can't have a guest that's playing against one of us.
Oh, that would make it even better. What do you mean?
I know, I'm fucking around. It's like, oh no, you're playing in botheads. You
Josh
can't
Palmer
be on.
went for 30 last week, dude. He caught 2
Yeah.
touchdowns.
Yeah. Josh
The
Palmer
most
without Mike
underrated
Williams, man.
receiver.
12 targets, 10 targets, 8 targets, 10 targets. His last
And even
4 games.
early in the season, he had like 8 and 9.
Yeah, then he got banged up a little bit, you know what I mean?
Is that 7?
Is this the last year Keenan Allen's in as Charger?
Maybe he'll play another year, but he's going to be shitty like he was this year.
Why
Maybe
would
he's
they pay
banged
him all
up.
that money when Josh Palmer is better?
The boy's 30.
Josh
Yeah,
Palmer's more of a
get the
replacement
fuck-
for Mike Williams, I feel like.
Well, they just play together.
They'll probably
It's
draft
like an
a
X receiver.
They'll get Herbert weapons is what they're going to do, I think, in the draft.
Justin Herbert's been playing way better lately, too.
Agreed.
A lot of people get too scared on him in the beginning of the season. It was like, what?
There's no
Justin
patience left
Herbert.
in fantasy. You know?
I still haven't cut
No one
brush
has
yet.
him.
Maybe they consider Keenan Allen and Mike Williams weapons still. They're okay, but like, are you going to win a Super Bowl with Keenan Allen and Mike Williams?
You could.
They can stay healthy.
With Eckler. Yeah, if they could stay healthy with Eckler and Herbert, I think you could. For sure.
How
Right.
much easier does it get if you get
Keenan
like,
Allen's
actually
never healthy
like,
anymore.
good
Mike
receivers
Williams
that
came
are
back and hurt
playing?
immediately again.
I think they have a lot. Like they have a small window with Eckler and a huge window with Herbert, obviously. But if they could add something to it, man.
I agree.
Feels like every window's kind of small. Winning Super Bowl's a hard thing to do, you know?
Yeah,
Sure.
one
Not
in
the
32 chance.
Chiefs are going to go on a dynasty, and they've only won 1 Super Bowl.
It feels like
They've
they
been
do
there,
more.
though. They've been in the playoffs every year. They lost a Super Bowl. I mean, they're still there, Josh. They still got plenty of time. Plus, they're doing awesome
So
this
I'm
year.
saying, though, I'm just saying the window feels small, you know? It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
the Chiefs, people were, I mean, myself included, thought that they could win multiple Super Bowls in a row, and they won 1 and lost, haven't even played in 1 more and lost 2 more. Or so, you know?
And their team dynamics already changing and shit. Obviously, they have their same core pieces.
Tyreek
but
Hill's gone now. And
Add me to that list. I thought you guys were going to win multiple ones in a row, too. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not
new-
impressed with Pat Mahomes.
so
new
hard to win a
starting
Super Bowl.
running back.
People like Peyton Manning only won 2. It
Crazy.
just makes you think about how much better Tom Brady is, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's won a lot of
7,
Super
dude.
Bowls. It's kind of crazy.
7.
No one will ever do that again.
Never. Not in our lifetime.
I wouldn't say never. You never know, man.
Yeah, Lamar's
Honestly.
pretty good.
No quarterback will ever do that again, probably.
Deshaun Watson's going to start next year. Never going to stop.
I am game for that. Sign me up. Dotted line.
I can't wait for next week's video when I get to fucking suck Deshaun's dick right on this fucking podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I gotta make sure
I will
my fucking
not.
computer's still plugged
I will
in.
not be here personally next weekend. Just, I guess the shot will. Oh wow,
Look at Mike go.
that kid's retarded.
We're having
We're just
technical
all watching
difficulties.
Yeah, we're not even
Like
talking about
without
anything. We're
him.
just watching him. Look at that piece of shit shirt that he's wearing.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's get an up-close picture. Let's just make Mike huge, actually.
I'm waiting for it to
Figure it
say
out.
it's plugged in, but it says it's not.
Did you turn it off and turn it back on?
Nah.
Is it plugged into the wall?
Yes, sir. Oh, that's what happened.
Fucking dumbass.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You unplugged it from the wall?
No. I unplugged the box that it plugs into to go into the wall.
Oh, like it came apart or whatever?
Yeah.
Nothing.
My fucking big ass feet.
I know that feeling. So what do you guys want to get into?
Anything, honestly. I mean, we just had 3 big ass games on Thursday. We got a bunch of games coming up tomorrow.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we do have a lot we can talk about, literally. Actually, it kind of sucks that tomorrow there's not a lot of games, you know, because of how many there was on Thursday. There's only 3 right? Or 4 1 o'clock games? 5 1 o'clock? Oh, never mind. There's a lot of games. I don't know what I saw.
So you don't get the
There's
usual
only 3 1
8.
o'clock
feel
games
like
for
less.
some reason.
It would make sense because there were 3 games on Thursday. You think that would take away? Maybe there's just less bye weeks, less teams on bye this week or something.
What's the big game to
That's a
watch this
possibility.
week?
All
the
of
Browns
them,
and Bucks. How sexy he is, dude. God, it's just so good.
You need like 9 screens and to watch all the games at the same time.
Alright.
So good, dude.
I mean, he is already 23.
He's right.
I'm just fucking. That's the only thing negative I could say. It's not even negative. Like,
That's young.
There is nothing you can say negative.
It's not really young for a rookie year.
Not for a rookie year.
Jonathan
He's still
Taylor's
young,
been in the
I guess.
NFL for 3 years, and he's 23.
but he has 3 years of wear and tear on
That's
his
crazy.
body already, and he showed it this year by being banged up.
Is it 3 years, really?
This is his 3rd year.
Yeah,
Hmm?
he was a rookie when we started Dingleberry.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, so what's the 1 o'clock game that you guys are most excited for? Let's talk about that.
Baltimore, Jacksonville,
Really?
probably
It
yeah.
might actually be the best game. Surprising.
Denver,
Yeah,
Carolina.
I'm actually
I think
really excited to see
Tennessee,
T.
Cincinnati
Law,
will be the best game,
coming off
dude.
the bye.
I'm excited to
Think
see
so?
ETN run against Baltimore's defense, who's been kind of
Oh
slowing
yeah.
down the
Do you
run.
think
What do you
that
think, Josh?
Baltimore's like rushing defense is really good, or is their pass defense just so bad they're like the Browns in reverse, Mike? I was gonna ask you, you're like the Ravens expert or whatever, you know?
I'd say the
So, like,
pass
when I-
defense is probably the problem right now.
Well, like when I watch the Browns, right? Like I know we're not good against the pass, but everybody just runs the ball against us, and they look really good. So it looks like we're good against the pass because nobody throws against us, you know. So is it like that for like if you look at the stats, it looks like the Ravens are good against the run, and for
I'd say-
fantasy, I mean.
With Roquan Smith, we're good against the run in OA, but I would say a big problem is corners right now. Humphrey's the only one out there. Peters is there, but he's only good in the zone. If you put him man to man, he's getting burnt like toast. It's bad. And then he bitches.
So the
on the
Ravens
Humphrey
are
out.
not that good at stopping the run. Is that what you're saying? They're not as good at stopping the run as what it seems like, just because they're so bad at passing the ball or stopping the pass.
I would say so.
But is Marlon Humphrey playing or is he out?
I think right now he's playing, but I could be wrong. I haven't checked actually since I got home.
Because their stats on fantasy, they've been bottling up fantasy running backs
Right.
for
That's
like
what I mean.
several
Right
weeks.
now.
It's just hard to.
But I want to see
That's,
ETN go for like 30.
How confident should I
don't.
be in ETN tomorrow?
I'd say he's still going to get good volume. He'll probably still get
Are you
a good
going up against
couple
ETN,
plays.
Josh?
Yeah, and Dingleberry. Against Mike's cuck ass.
Oh, you're playing Mike. Oh, and you already had Ramondre Stevenson. Man, Mike's Dingleberry team is surprisingly better than I thought it was going to be, and I already thought it was going to be better. It's kind of crazy.
1 year rebuild too.
He
That's
can make the
crazy.
playoffs, dude.
Oh, he probably
Hopefully.
will at this point.
Well, it's still
Aren't we
going
all
to be
looking to make the
Josh.
playoffs, or what?
Well, look,
It
here's
has
the
to be Josh.
situation. If you go to the leaderboards,
Oh, Keith is breathing
Keith is
down your
winning,
neck.
and he's winning
Oh,
right now
no.
against TJ.
He could jump one of
TJ
you. It's
to win
close,
that.
though.
Me and Josh both want him to beat, or TJ to win that. Or else he's
Yeah,
going
if
to be on
TJ
our
wins,
ass.
you guys will both be in the playoffs still, no matter what happens.
I'd love the scenario where all 4 of us get in there. That'd be cool.
Is he even going to set his lineup, dude? Doesn't he have Joe
It's
Mixon
set.
in that league?
Right now it's set.
Are you sure?
No, Joe
last time I
Mixon's still
checked.
in. his
It is
lineup.
set. It's set. I'm looking at it right now.
I think he said
Joe
he was
Joe
Mixon's not in
Mixon's
his
not
lineup.
playing, dude.
He doesn't have Joe Mixon.
Oh,
Oh, it's
Keith
Keith.
does. Oh, I hope he starts him.
So do I.
Nice.
I was thinking the same thing, Josh.
Who does Keith have to play? Well, you
Zeke
can
already
put,
played.
Jeff
P. Ryan
Wilson.
is going to play. Or Jeff
Oh,
Is he
you
Wilson.
could put
projected to
Wilson.
win if he still is mixing in?
Yeah, that's not good.
Where does he have Jeff Wilson?
I like TJ's lineup, though. I think he could still pull it out.
Najee in the flex is a great spot to be in.
Oh, he already
I
has.
like his team.
He already has
Me
Jeff
too.
Wilson in, so I have to put him at running back and then flex by P. Ryan, right?
Just put P. Ryan in as a running back.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Getting to your
Hunter
Marlon
Henry.
Humphrey question now. I just got to check my B-Town. I know I picked his ass up in there.
TJ's got Lamar.
Yeah, he's playing.
Jones.
Chase Young might play tomorrow. That would be fucking fantastic for the first time in a year and a half.
I did hear that too. He's been almost coming back for like 3 weeks now. So.
Man, he was fantastic
cool.
his rookie year. Commanders need that
Yeah,
dude so bad.
With the Watts.
Tori, turn that shit off, dude.
That was actually pretty cool.
What is it? I
Do it
haven't
again
heard it.
The
for us real
lights,
quick.
turn it back on real quick.
I caught a glimpse. It was blue, right?
It's a bunch of lights.
I can't see anything.
He
Oh,
had
shit,
it
it's
on.
soccer.
Oh,
That's,
there it
that's
is.
sick, bro.
Disco party at Josh's.
I got a little circle light. that
Josh and
fucking
Tori
turns
are
colors.
fucking with those lights on for sure, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's for the babies.
He's like, dude, turn it
Yeah,
to Chiefs
sure it
colors.
is, dude.
Make
It's for
them red
making the
yellow.
babies.
It's a rave at Josh's house every night, boy.
Here comes his third daughter.
Oh,
you.
God.
Fucking
Girl.
piece of shit.
Girls. Oh, man. It's too good.
Isn't Matthew Stafford already ruled out for the Chiefs game?
Yeah, they're playing somebody very interesting. Let's see here. Bryce Perkins, dude.
It's that number 16
Who is
guy
that
or
guy?
whatever.
No one knows. Looks like he's got rushing upside, though.
He looks really happy.
Why does it look like that, dude?
No, because he had 5 carries, 39 yards, 8. Well, I mean, Jacoby Brissett's black, and he doesn't have rushing upside, Josh. God.
Mahomes is half black,
Jesus.
isn't
Yeah.
I was looking at his 8 yards of carry, dude.
Well,
he?
was
Yeah,
his
Brissett
rushing
is
upside,
definitely
though.
not into that stereotype. Peyton Manning even said he gave him a heart attack when he saw Brissett rush.
Oh, yeah, dude. Trust me, as a Browns fan, I'd feel
Cam
his pain.
Akers and Kyron Williams. Gross.
Hopefully Kyron Williams takes the job, dude.
Think about how bad they think Darrell Henderson is if they're going to roll with Kyron Williams and Cam Akers, dude.
Agreed. It reminds me when Marlon Mack got cut off the Texans practice squad. It's like, how bad is that guy? Oh, my
And they got
God.
rid of him immediately after the Colts, dude. Just
Why
like,
is
yeah,
Mike Williams
fuck
made
off
of
now.
paper mache?
Huh? I don't know. He's always hurt, though, huh?
His
He's a
whole
big
career?
target. He goes up in there after the ball. He don't give a shit. That's why he
He's
gets rid of
rolled
him, I
out
think.
already.
Oh,
Dude, 6'4",
Hollywood.
220. Like he gets in there.
It
He's
sucks
a
he
beast,
missed the
dude.
2 games and then re-injured. And now he's going to miss another game.
He got hurt like early in that game.
Yeah,
What do
one
you guys
catch for
think
15
about,
yards.
Hollywood this week coming off the IR.
I know. Are you going to start him?
I don't
Their
know about
offensive coordinator
Dingleberry.
just got arrested or kicked off the team.
Is Kyler okay?
I think Kyler's playing.
Yeah.
Last I heard.
You have Hollywood Brown, right, Mike?
Yeah,
This is Josh's team.
in Dingleberry I do.
Look at all those worthless receiver tight ends.
He's missed a lot of time, but he was a target hog before. No Rondell Moore. I think
No
he could be a
Rondell?
good start.
Should I start him over Deontay Johnson is the question.
Let's see.
I
I
would.
feel like I got to keep Devontae Smith
would
there,
too.
right?
Yeah,
I would start Hollywood Brown over either of those receivers.
definitely Deontay Johnson. I would
If
too.
Devonta Smith still had a knee injury,
Is
They were
I thought I
talking
might have
about
heard
it, I might,
Hollywood
but
might be limited.
they
though.
cleared him. Yeah, I would probably roll with what you got.
Maybe on a snap count for a game or two. But, I mean, that's just sleeper speculating. You know what I mean? Like, who knows?
Yeah, man, I know I'm going to start the wrong one. That's the problem.
I'd go with who you have in. Who do you have in? Devonta Smith and
Deion
Deontay
Johnson.
you don't have
Deion
anybody else.
Johnson, dude. Deion Johnson.
I don't know why, but if Deontay Johnson was George Pickens right there, I feel better about it. Yeah,
Oh,
I think they already
same.
passed him up.
Pickens, yeah, he's doing better than
it's
Deontay.
close,
I thought.
I like George Pickens.
I think
I
Cody's
think I like-
better
Talking
than
about the
Dingleberry.
Steelers. Fuck the
Agreed.
Steelers, dude. Just saying.
I agree.
Fucking bitch ass pussies.
Yeah,
Every
the Chiefs-
Steelers fan is a cousin fucking inbred, toothless.
Well, not all of
Dude.
them.
Bro,
man.
I will.
Except
root
for Josh's Uncle Jeff. Every other one.
I root for Al Qaeda before I root for the
Can't
Steelers.
talk down to my boy, dude.
Yeah, your Uncle Jeff's cool.
Yeah, he's
Sucks
a
as
good
Steelers
man.
fan. Mike Swan, get him
Yeah.
out of here, dude.
I got a lot of family members that
Mike
go for the
Swan.
Steelers, and I'll tell them all
I
the
Should I
forgot
do the
about
laughing?
Swan.
This thing.
Oh, dude, we have a live studio audience.
Oh yeah, we should probably tell you that we're doing this live, even though we're in separate
It's like,
houses.
everyone, please clap. Please clap.
Jeb Bush.
Low energy Jeb over here, dude.
If only he had that soundboard that day.
Jeb was a fucking wet fart. There was ever one, dude.
I mean, he was running on a
Jeb.
bad basis anyway. Why would you run as George Bush's brother? I would have kept that my biggest secret.
Right. Honestly.
Yeah, be like,
I
I'm
don't
from a
even know
different
that
Bush family.
motherfucker. Right.
Oh, is that the league against me, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd for sure start Deontay Johnson, dude. For
Now
sure.
you got me
Psychology.
wondering. Let's see, and it's gonna work.
I don't like playing hurt.
He knows I
players.
already overthink everything as it is, so I'm gonna fucking sit here and be up all night wondering this until I get to the games tomorrow.
Look at Bambi in second place, one game out of first.
I know.
Winner
Someone has
first.
We
to
all
put it
like
down.
drafted her team for.
And Randy, we even said something about.
No,
her
there was
drafting
only
Tom
like
Brady.
two. There was only two picks drafted, and it was
George Kittle.
Yeah,
Dalvin
but every
Cook.
single time it came, we were
Travis
like, that's a good
Kelce.
pick, you know?
I don't know why I thought Kittle.
surprised.
Let's get into our third and final major here.
Oh,
I know, I
yes.
got a big fucking bad week in this one, too.
Once again, we got bitch ass Randy in first place, you know.
I like it there. I hope it.
Does he have
Good
Christian
ass.
Kirk in this league?
Fucking
Sure does.
I
What
hope
do you
it
think about that?
results in something
You
nice.
sent me
wet
a
fart.
trade that involved Christian Kirk at one point in the year, and I have Trevor Lawrence, and I should have fucking taken it.
I don't
I
think,
think
that ever
Trey
happened.
might be in the best position in the league.
It's when you were trying to get Andrews. It was like really early in the year.
He's in the playoffs. He has a great team, and he's stacked with picks.
And he's
Look
one of
at
these
this. He's
people.
got 3 picks in 2024, dude.
He's got
And two
both
in
Dolphins
25.
wide receivers starting, and it's
A
working.
couple
Damn.
seconds in 23.
And
So-
his team.
25
okay.
first.
After this year ends and he resets his draft picks, he's going to have
He's gonna be in the
6.
market for a quarterback.
He's going to have 6 first round picks because he's going to get his 26 picks. He's going to have 3 24s, 2 25s, and then 26. He's going to have 6 first round picks with that team.
He needs to get
next year.
Zeke off of his roster right now.
He
He
won't.
You
should
should have traded Zeke and Tyreek Hill for something huge, dude. That's what I would know.
If you have that many assets, though, you could literally just let a player die on your team because you can afford to.
and players
really
like Josh and
wanted to.
Randy and Swan
Just
are
because you
trying to
can
win.
doesn't mean you should.
So they would have
But,
definitely
but
bought
he's in the
Tyreek Hill.
position to do it for sure.
And he has Pollard and Zeke, so it's kind of like
Yeah. I tried to
There
send him
was
an
ever-
offer where I would get Tyreek Hill or Waddle and Pollard or Zeke to like try
Yeah,
to
right.
split him up, but
this motherfucker changed his name to Diamond Hands.
He's
He's
got
not
yeah,
changing. He's
for
not trading
Waddle.
shit, dude. He's not trading shit.
And people have come for Waddle all year.
What's
with him,
break place,
including
dude? Is he
myself.
going to lose, hopefully?
I hope.
Mike, what are you
Bro.
doing out here?
I'm trying to lose.
Damn.
why?
Oh,
You
looks
might as
like
well
Breakfast
send it
is
now.
I'm setting the best lineup I can, I guess.
Send it.
Dude, this could if you beat Break Lights. Oh my god.
You would be
I
putting
hope you
yourself
beat him, yeah.
into a chance for the playoffs. Even if you win, Josh, and Break Lights, or even if you lose and Break Lights wins, I think you're 300 points up on him. Is that the league that that's
Okay.
happening in?
Oh
Bro, I
yeah.
can't even throw right. I did it in Dingleberry last year. This year, I'm like half
Cool.
winning,
That
half
makes me
losing.
feel a lot better.
Well, you also
Dude, I
decided at
actually
like
have a
week
huge
9
team.
to do it.
Who are you
God, I'm
playing?
1 game behind Cole.
Cole, yeah,
Oh
they're
no!
fighting for
This
first.
is that might. What's game of the week for this? Like other than the throwing game.
Mine and Trey's.
That's a good game.
Hopefully Justin Fields
Man,
doesn't play.
and mine and Swan's is a good
I'm gonna
matchup.
say,
Oh, you're
too.
playing
I was gonna
Swan?
ask who Josh is
I'm not
playing.
real sure. I'm not.
Yours is probably better. Yours is like 1 and 3.
Both you guys are in playoffs.
Versus
so,
9
like,
2
4 and
versus
5.
7 and 4, or 7 and 4 versus 6 and 5. Both good.
Their game has
This is
more meaning.
possibly
Yours
a
and
playoff
Swan's
game.
has more meaning.
both
You guys are
games.
both like right around the same.
Yours is just for like
Yeah.
big record versus big record kind of. But Josh has the most points scored. So
I
I'm
see
fine
that.
with
I
break.
see
I
him
think
on
he's got
there.
me beat by like 2 or something now. It's like 2 more
If
points than
Josh
me or
somehow
something.
missed the playoffs and Mike Breeding made
No.
the playoffs, that wouldn't
No.
be the worst thing for me.
you have
for me.
1960. The next closest is 880.
If you made the playoffs, you could win money
1881.
and still have
You
like
have
big
100.
I think I'm in a
points.
different league.
Almost 100. You have 80
Yeah,
more
Yeah,
points.
Randy
hard it would
definitely
be.
wants me to lose and miss the playoffs. That's definitely what Randy wants, dude.
Even if
It
I
wouldn't
made
be
the
the worst
playoffs,
thing
it's
for
gonna be
me
so
if
hard.
Breeding made the playoffs.
It'd be good for
every
you.
week.
It'd be good for you.
Breeding made the playoffs. Hell yeah, that would be great for you. If
It's
you're in
like
the
an
playoffs.
extra
He's trying
bye
to
week, dude.
lose. Imagine a team that's trying to lose making the playoffs.
He's
Like,
only like one game down too.
he
would be the
traded all
most
of his
mean
players
time.
for picks. Like,
Except for Hollywood.
I traded him
Look
CD
at
and
the
Goddard,
three.
and he popped off against Cole.
Yeah.
anything other leagues you
was
guys want
great.
to talk about?
How's our Jersey
Jersey.
league doing? That's a fun league.
I'm not
Everyone,
doing well.
Randy at first, Mr. Beans.
I
Oh,
don't
people
know.
doing
His
first.
wife
Oh,
coming in
Jersey
hot at the
evenly.
second place in Jersey. Pretty good. Bambi third, me fourth. Mike and Tori rounding out. So Josh and Trey would miss the playoffs. The only two teams that missed the playoffs if we ended today.
This league's wild. I was in
It's
last
so
place
tight.
3 weeks ago.
Second through last place is 9 wins and 12 wins. It's 3 games apart. In this league, you get 2 wins. You get 1 based on the median and 1 based on winning and losing. And all the losers just have to pitch in for a jersey from the winning team's selection.
It might be one of
Yeah,
the
it's
players
more
best
like a fun,
ideas.
like laid back league, like a home league, you know.
Is this one the one per rush as well?
Yeah,
I believe we
you
did
get
some weird
0.2 per
things.
rush. It's tight
Possibly,
end premium.
Super
Medium.
premium. Don't they get 2 points? Didn't we do that?
1.5, or maybe it is 2.
Why
I'm
not?
not sure. But yeah, we mess with a lot of settings on this league.
It's just
I mean,
an
it's
8-man
just 6
fun
teams
league.
make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, this is a tight end premium, and I drafted Kyle Pitts. Like a fool.
It's pretty cool how even the whole
Mark
league is, too.
Andrews.
The lowest team's like almost 500.
I made a big move getting Mike Gesicki the other day.
I'm on Ross St. Brown in literally every league but Dingleberry. It is crazy. Like,
And
you should just
Andy's
trade him
because
for
he's
his
not
whole
in
team.
it. I wouldn't Prestige. He does not want to trade him or Waddle. I even put Kyler Murray
Do you
in
blame him?
Hollywood, who he wanted. No, I don't
He
blame him.
needs
He's
a
smart.
quarterback, too.
If I'm trading Prestige, I'm never trading Waddle. I should have never traded Waddle to Josh and Dingleberry.
You got Travis Etienne for it, dude.
Yeah, good point.
Feels like every time someone loses a receiver they really love, they get like a Travis Etienne or a Brees Hall or
Like a really good running back.
a really
right?
good young running back prospect.
Top 5 dynasty running back or whatever. And then the last league, Boats and Hose, the painting league. See the stats, yeah. Meat Sticks, Trey 10-1, dude. Randy coming in second, 7-4. Kate and I, Mike and Kayla, rounding out the playoffs at 4-7.
Man, I'm
Goodness, this
playing
league is
you.
crazy.
There's a battle for 6th place.
Oh my god, Josh, you're 1 game out of 6th place at 3-8, dude.
I know. I just seen it the other day, dude. And I'm
You need
projected
2
to
wins,
win.
though. You're way behind on points, but yeah.
You beat
I'm
me
so
by
bad
1
at this
point.
league, dude. I can't
Josh.
even believe it. You beat me
You
by
beat-
1 point in Andy's like 2 weeks ago. I don't want to fucking hear it. AJ Brown caught
And you
1
beat
pass
me
for
by
7
freaking
yards.
Kadarius Tony's 1.2, Mike. Sorry.
It was
That's
less
a
than a
1 point
point.
wonder.
Hey,
Mike's the 1-inch wonder.
then you're telling me all 3 of those are the 3 points I lost by in the championship in
man.
Dingleberry in 2020?
Yeah, you're almost even now, dude. Back to square one.
Nice.
Win a
Not
few,
wrong.
lose a few.
Fucking Dingleberry
Your team
championship.
doesn't seem like it
Fucking
should be that
Bonnet
bad,
championship.
Josh.
Yeah,
What
no.
happened?
I don't even know.
I don't even know.
I like
Well,
my
you
team
can
a
still make the
lot, dude.
playoffs. Never know.
Why is Christian the touchdown dog Watson on your bench?
Touchdown dog. Watson.
He's not going to catch a touchdown this week, dude. You can't do it every week, right?
Double or
I
nothing
might
on our
not
Who do you
start
bet?
bench?
Devontae Smith.
Double or nothing on our bet?
No.
Oh.
Ooh.
For
I don't
one
like
Christian
that.
Watson touchdown?
Ooh.
Mm-mm.
Are you sure?
You haven't
I
even
don't
lost the
want any
first
more
bet,
money.
though. You could win $100, dude.
Not worth it.
Who's better, Randy? Christian Watson or Christian Kirk?
Oh my god, it's so easy. They're both really good and they're both really different. But Christian Kirk is like, whole different planet. That is what Christian Kirk will do to Christian Watson every single time. He's just still shitting on him over and over again.
No.
Yes.
That's not. No.
Boing.
You've been so into Christian Kirk, too, for so long. Even when he was a Cardinal.
He's a top 10 dynasty fantasy wide receiver.
Oh my god. I was gonna stop playing the wet fart, but I'm never gonna stop, ever. A top 10 dynasty wide receiver. Do you hear yourself? You are literally irrational.
No.
Irrational.
No?
Is there anyone here that agrees with Randy?
No. How do you feel about Rachaad White? I almost got you. You're getting good at your soundboard.
That's what I feel about Rachaad White.
All right, who
Standing
scores
up.
more points this week? Rachaad White or Christian Kirk?
Duh.
Do we want to make a wager?
What's the wager?
I don't know, something stupid. I didn't think about it.
Oh
You
my
had the
god,
whole drum
imagine.
roll to think about it.
We get to set each other's bothead lineups this week.
Absolutely not. Literally no.
That's scary.
I'll do good for you.
I thought our hair bet last year was nuts. That's
I'd
insane.
rather shave my head than let Randy
Right.
fucking set my lineup and bot heads 100%.
Way too
Shave
much
that
power.
shit off. Get it out of here, dude. There's no way. No
You can
way.
set
I
mine,
could never
though.
bet that. I don't want to. Screw that.
Way too much power for a man with that big of a head, dude.
That's
Hey.
true. Imagine what he would do to me, dude. It'd be horrible.
If you look back in
Terrible
history,
thing.
there's a lot of really smart, big-headed people.
Oh god, Randy's looked this up.
But all those people's beards are actually connected to their pubes. You don't have that accomplished yet, so your big head doesn't matter.
I mean, I only have like 2 feet to go from sitting down.
I just
gotta be
can't
from
even.
standing up, dude.
I only have 2 feet to go, you guys. So we'll be there soon.
Tune in for
Tune in next time.
podcast 198. We're getting
Good
closer.
God. By then, we will just be doing podcasts live from the Netherlands.
Yeah, honestly,
Goals
have a
for
studio
real.
by then.
If I ever go to the Netherlands and we don't get off, and we get off a plane, and we don't get a standing ovation, I'm gonna
Right.
fucking burn that place to the ground.
Don't think there's
It's
very
like-
many people there. There might be like 3 people out there. Like,
They're going to be throwing roses at us. Roses and rice, like in the movies.
Every woman's gonna be like, Randy, please have babies
God.
with me. He's the
oh
only single
Lord,
one.
no.
Have my babies.
I don't think
Dude.
that's a good option.
You should try it.
No. Why not?
Better
dude?
than Mike, dude.
We have to stay home. Not going to the Netherlands. Having babies sounds terrible. Like, I know.
Well, hey, said that.
You know, it sounds terrible. You know why I'm letting my bangs grow out, dude? It's because they almost
God.
cover my
Okay.
eyes. No, 'cause I'm tired of everything I see, dude. So eventually, if my hair's just there, I don't have to look at fucking anything.
I'm tired of everything I see.
It's crazy.
I'm tired of all this shit. I'm out of fucks to give, boy. Letting my
Well,
hair
it's
go over
more-
my eyes, so I don't have to see this shit anymore. I don't want to watch the world burn.
Yeah, for real.
When the game's on tomorrow, he just puts his hair in front of his eyes.
I could just
Christian
wear.
Kirk drops a touchdown. Just so you can put those-
I could just wear 2 eye patches.
Or you could just wear
There you go.
one blindfold instead of 2 eye patches. It sounds a lot easier.
Nah.
Eye patches sounds way funnier, though. Honestly.
Agreed.
Do a whole podcast that way and act like you're not wearing them.
Act like you can see the whole time. Randy, you see this video? Oh, yeah, I see the whole thing.
I'd much rather be a pirate than a Mexican hitting a pinata. Eye
Well,
patches over.
True.
remember to
blindfold.
like and subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe to our new channel after we get banned.
Hell yeah.
Alright, on that note, let's talk
Jesus.
about our what we're going to do with Twitter today. You guys excited?
Hell yeah.
We're going to search
Possibilities.
fantasy football on the latest, and we're going to see what we can do here. I can't even answer this question. What do you guys think?
It's hard for me to
Chubb
see.
or Rachaad, dude? You can't see?
It's screen's only about medium size for me. Can't really enlarge it that much. There we go.
How about
Well, I
now?
would have started
Yeah.
them both, and
That's
I wouldn't
good.
have started Darius Slayton, dude. This guy should have hit us up before Thanksgiving.
A must-win week.
Joshua Palmer or Chris Godwin? Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
dude?
when he asked that question, I thought it was like a really unique league where you could only play like one running back. Because there's no other reason that he has Chubb and Rachaad on his bench. This man started Darius Slayton, you said?
Somebody tweeted us this?
No, I'm just going through Twitter.
I would literally reply with Nick Chubb and Rachaad White over Darius Slayton. Because
Maybe we
Now,
just-
so best advice, I think I just
No, like,
did
that's
say
the only
you can't
advice that I
bench
can
Nick
give.
Chubb.
Did he ask Godwin or Palmer?
No.
I'm not benching Nick Chubb, dude.
Oh yeah,
No,
he
me either.
did. He's dumb. There's no way you bench.
Yeah, like,
this
Is
guy.
there a
We're
way
not
that he
gonna
could-
answer this guy?
is there a way you could flex his other running back too? And not
There
not
was.
It was before he started Darius Slayton on Thanksgiving.
a one
There's
flex?
no way you start Darius Slayton. Like, there's so many players that start over Darius Slayton on that guy's team.
I think he just wanted to watch one of his
Pickens.
players play on Thanksgiving, honestly. That's
he
what
had
that feels
Pickens,
like to
and
me.
he started Slayton over him.
Y'all know how I feel about
PPR
Darius
league. Who should
Slayton.
I play as my flex? Pierce, Godwin, or Pirine?
Ooh, no, that's a question.
That's a good
Godwin.
one. I'm going to
I
agree
think
with
so. I
Randy
think I
on
agree
Godwin.
with you.
Sorry, Cleveland Browns, but
I do like Pierce, too. A lot.
Chris Godwin's starting to look like the Chris Godwin we all love, dude.
I agree. It's a good take, Randy.
Should I send it?
oh yeah.
I say go for it.
All right, let's keep rolling. Should we? No.
Damian Pierce wouldn't be the worst option either, though.
Yeah, Samaje would be my last option. I would start both of the people over Samaje.
Mm-hmm. It's a good problem to have.
Perfect Brady balls. Oh my god. Oh my god.
They look so sad, dude.
Twitter is undefeated, dude. They're perfect balls, dude. All right.
So I couldn't even
So
tell
we
the
answer this guy?
difference.
There's hope for me, right? He's down 72. This guy.
Holy
Can you see
fuck.
his,
That's doable.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's hope for him. The other person's only have 3 players left to play.
Yeah.
I mean, Jonathan Taylor's
Except
awesome. Does he? Oh, and Joe Burrow.
Devontae Smith. Joe Burrow, Devontae Smith.
But this man's got a
Smith-Schuster's
full-ass
good to
team.
go.
JT coming up. Oh, yeah, that's for sure not over.
72
I think
points
he
is
has a
doable.
chance to win. Look at that
Positivity.
positivity.
Power of positivity.
All
He
right, let's
hasn't
keep
hit
scrolling,
any.
boys.
He hasn't
gonna
hit
message
any.
us
We're
We're
back.
gonna hit a like on that one, I think.
He'll be the
Message
only
us
like
back
it's
and
fine.
be like, I lost by a lot. But stay positive.
Pick 2. Oh wait, there. Yeah, we're just replying to people. Watson, Godwin, Sutton, Pittman, Juju.
Give me
Juju and Godwin.
Yeah. Agreed.
Godwin
I could
is
see an
Sutton
heavy.
has
argument for
Sutton
Christian
with the-
Watson, though.
All of them, I could, because Sutton has a good matchup too without Judy, but I know.
I
Yeah,
think
but
we
the
all
Broncos
picked
suck.
Godwin, and then we all have a
Yeah.
different second person.
I think I'm going to stick with Juju this week.
Who is yours, Randy?
Who are
Christian
they?
Watson.
Is
No.
yours Pittman?
Yeah.
Pittman over Watson.
We all do have opposite ones. Where were all those polls from earlier? I want to vote on all those polls, dude.
It's pretty
No, he's
active.
not
All
playing.
these that you've looked, there's only 16 minutes ago.
Yeah, Twitter's lit, man.
Is that true about Mixon?
No, he's not playing.
I was going to say.
Anything to switch up in this? I can't
Oh,
even
I
see
can't
it.
see that.
It got smaller when I zoomed in. Okay, we're done with this. Oh my god, now it's loading. We're screwed. Get it out of
Sorry,
here.
bro. You broke our
Oh my
computers.
god, it broke my Twitter. Oh my god, I'm on direct messages somehow. What is going on? Oh my goodness, we're out. Oh no, it's gonna push to the top now. We'll go to the top. TD Lamb.
94
no,
cards.
dude, this is so true.
Oh man.
I hate this person. Oh my god, Mike, I still hate you. By the way, if you were wondering,
I mean,
we got T. Higgins
I didn't
trending,
do
Chris
anything.
Godwin trending. Why's Chris Godwin trending?
I don't know.
Brian Hartline was also trending, so who knows?
What do you got against Brian Hartline, Mike? Don't be a hater,
Nothing.
bro.
I was just wondering why he was on there.
Wow,
I heard that
Mike
name
hates
in years.
Brian.
He was Ohio State, wasn't he?
All right, what do you guys think of this one? 12-team PPR. Who would you start at flex? Olave, Kirk, or Murray? Oh my God, Randy, you better be real careful.
Christian Kirk.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Randy?
I would too,
That was
dude.
Give me
Baltimore.
Christian Kirk too.
No way. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Olave is a close second.
I would start Olave
Christian
for the
Kirk.
record, but since everybody else picked Kirk, we'll vote Kirk.
That's a spicy close.
Oh,
That
yeah,
45%
I
literally
is
saw
Brady's
this,
other Twitters.
Mike and
I
Josh, I
love
saw
that.
the commercial for this, and I was like, dude, we should watch it and talk about it because I thought it was actually fantasy football, but it's not, so sucks.
Oh,
Man.
This
that'd be
girl
sweet.
can control her dad on the field with a controller. It's kind of a cool premise, but oh well. We need a new league. Somebody should come up with a new league and we can review it on our podcast. That'd be cool. Look at this, just Rachaad White, dude.
We should just
It's
watch
time, boys.
the league.
That guy's actually not too far off with that Sticky Bandits gif about Marvin Harrison Jr. coming in the NFL next year, 2 years from now.
I wish they would re-update the league with new players, dude.
It's kind of fun to see the old players, but I do agree. It'd be cool with a new league, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, yeah, we're just gonna get into the stuff we already been into.
So, Jeff Wilson Jr. or Ramondre Stevenson this week?
Roger Stevenson already scored 20 points.
Oh, big
Definitely
question.
Stevenson.
I was trying to think of someone in the same tier as Jeff Wilson Jr. that's going to play. Jeff
I
Wilson
would
Jr.
start
Samaje
Roger
Perine.
Stevenson, probably. Jeff Wilson.
Yeah,
Jeff
for sure,
Wilson,
Jeff Wilson.
or AJ Dillon. Did they already
Jeff
play
Wilson.
Jeff Wilson.
It's not close.
As
AJ
a
Dillon sucks.
AJ Dillon owner, I'm going to go Jeff Wilson.
Jeff Wilson or Miles Sanders?
Give me Miles Sanders.
Jeff Wilson.
Jeff Wilson, I think, somehow. I guess I love Jeff Wilson, but you're asking me all these questions and I just keep saying Jeff Wilson for some reason. So.
Miles Sanders has pretty good weeks. So he might.
He does.
Jeff
So,
Wilson or Christian Kirk?
Christian Kirk.
Jeff Wilson.
Or Olave?
Oh my God, you guys are all in the. Everybody
love-
picked Christian Kirk now.
Dude, that poll was leading for Christian Kirk. Everyone's saying Christian Kirk. I couldn't
I
get
just,
happy.
it's so hard to deny it when he just does it every single week, dude.
If you're just joining us,
And
welcome
it's
to the
an
Christian
Baltimore.
Kirk show.
Is an invested partner now in
Randy, every time. I talk
$50.
to him.
I love that noise.
Can't believe it,
Music
dude.
in my ears. Hey,
What
Christian
wide
Kirk
receiver
and Deebo Samuel.
dynasty. Oh, shut up.
Are you kidding me?
Samuel has a hamstring injury he's dealing with.
Debo.
Yeah.
Lies.
No. I'd
If
say
Debo doesn't play, I'll take Christian Kirk.
Yeah, I guess
I
if
get it.
Debo's
benched him
ruled
already.
out. You benched Debo already?
And Dingleberry for Christian Kirk.
Well, we know you love Christian Kirk. So
Get that hammy out of here. I don't like
Debo
playing
just
injured
kicked
players.
ass for you this week, though, against
Yeah,
me.
and then he hurt his opposite hamstring.
I benched him for Brandon Ayuk, and what am I doing now? Let's see.
I think I still got him starting in Jersey.
Last
Because
week.
nobody would trade me for Brandon Ayuk for some reason in that league. Crazy, man.
This week you're starting him over Debo already, you said? Brandon Ayuk?
Yeah, just because of the hamstring injury, I'd rather just be safe and start Ayuk. But then again, I'm down by like 800 points in that league, so maybe I should just start Debo and try to
If
get
Debo
better
was
ceiling.
cleared of his injury shit, I would start him over Christian Kirk all day. The only reason I even took him out is because of that hammy. I don't like playing hurt players. They get banged up a little bit, score 2 points, and they don't play, and it's like, well, that shit's out the window.
Fuck Kadarius Toney.
And
Yeah.
Rondell
Sorry,
Moore.
bro.
And
That
Kadarius
Rondell
Toney.
Moore actually won me a couple of leagues, dude.
Did he finish negative?
Yeah.
No. What, he did?
.6, negative .6, yeah.
Damn,
One
son.
carry for negative .6.
I was hoping I beat you by half a point because it would have been so funny.
No, your team popped off.
Yeah. Would have been way better if they didn't.
So awesome.
You were nervous too. And I told you probably
If
still
the
were going to pull it
if the
off.
negative 0.6.
He
Oh,
goes
was it
into it
different?
with
You
a
lose by
lead.
0.1 or something, or you win
Yeah.
by like 0.1 because of it.
That'd be so
my
funny.
God. That'd be something. I'd probably feel bad for Mike, but then again, fuck Kadarius Toney.
I'd be
never
so
mind.
mad if I was Mike in that situation.
I was
You got
definitely
me
mad.
one carry for negative 6 yards, negative 0.6.
If you
When I
play
saw
someone
him
that
was ruled
gooses
out,
you,
I was
you
definitely
win. You know what I
immature
mean?
about it
It's
for
like,
a minute. I
That'd
definitely
be
just
really
like,
hard on my mental to set my lineup in the following week, dude.
yeah.
yeah,
I know who
it
wouldn't
sure
be in
is. It sure is in my mental psyche when I'm playing you the next week.
What?
You're talking about Dingleberry, and you guys are playing each other now.
Yeah, Randy, that game happened last week, and now I'm playing you, hoping I set the right guy.
Who do you
I
got to
hope you
choose
don't.
from?
Well, right now it's still Deontay Johnson, but I'm
Oh,
still
yeah.
up in the air about it. Might be Marquise Brown. Fuck.
I got a coin flip app on my phone. Do you want me to do it, dude?
A coin flip app on your phone? You don't have a coin?
Yeah.
Tell me when you're ready. I'll drum roll you in, Josh.
Alright, I'm in.
Why don't you trade for Cortland
All right,
Sutton and just start
Tails.
him?
Tails, you start Deontay Johnson.
Heads, you trade me for Cortland Sutton and start him.
It's heads.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Tails, dude. Right?
Heads, it looks like.
It's heads. It's heads, dude.
Alright,
Looks like you're starting a Hollywood run. You're welcome.
so give me a first round pick for Cortland Sutton and start him and win without Judy, and I'll get my investment
These
back.
sounds are too cool. What sound should we add, dude?
Fireworks. Because everything's better with an explosion.
What were you saying? The other one? Oh, sizzling bacon for like when somebody's got a spicy hot take. Like
It's like the rarest sound that we'll play on our show.
never played ever. It's like, here comes a hot take. Christian Kirk is really good.
I don't know, man. Wide receiver 10. He might be the best value.
Would you start him over Rachaad White?
Oh.
This week? Probably not. Next week, yes. I know he does it every week. Trevor Lawrence is looking better. Jacksonville's looking better. They have a run game.
It's too much Christian Kirk talk, dude.
He was trying
Go
to tell
back
me
to
how
what?
good Michael Gallup is going to be today, like all day today. He just would not stop talking about Michael Gallup.
He's been on Michael Gallup for a bit, too.
So
Michael
annoying.
Gallup's like the worst version of Christian Kirk, dude.
Michael
Wide receiver
Gallup
whisper.
would have won you Botheads last week. It would have won you Dingleberry.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
No, I'm sorry, I didn't go out there and get Michael Gallup and Dingleberry.
Fuck
so I could
Kadarius
beat you.
Toney and Michael Gallup.
Oh, man.
I should have
Oh,
went out there and got Michael
God.
Gallup and Dingleberry, huh? That would have probably
Dak
made
does look like he sucks, but they do only throw it to two people besides their like 8 giant white tight ends.
There's all
You
Viking
have a lot of
Neanderthals.
them, dude.
It's like, who has the ball?
I
Oh
know,
no! It's
yeah.
like, I hope it's not fucking Dalton Schultz, and it's like Hendershot, because you can't even tell until they show their number. Or
I thought I was going to have to commit suicide when I thought Dalton Schultz scored a third touchdown.
even
Fucking
Ferguson,
Thursday.
when Ferguson ran
But then
it,
it was some other giant white tight end. I was like,
Yeah.
oh god! But they were all like in that bowl or whatever together. I was like, I'd look up at my projector on the wall, and I was like, what the hell? Like,
I gotta
Yeah.
see who I'm playing in Dingleberry next week. Do I get a fucking break after Randy and Josh?
imagine starting 3 tight ends, and they're all like the same, like 3 Gronks, dude. Like not skill level, just like when they jump
let's
in that bowl.
find out.
And
I'm
when,
doing the
Gronks, 3
exact
giant
same
white
thing.
Gronks.
when
It's,
Ferguson ran in too, I thought it was Schultz,
Oh.
but he had a tattoo on his
Oh.
elbow or something.
TJ.
I play Keith, dude.
I got
At least
TJ
I can throw
then
my own
Keith.
destiny.
Does Randy ever play anyone that is trying to win?
I'm on vacation,
No.
boys.
Bro, I only played.
You've been on vacation the whole fucking season. You've played throwing.
Yeah.
Dude, if you go look at my schedule, I literally
Literally
haven't
fuck
played
off,
any of them
Randy.
twice.
Literally fuck off.
Look at
He
Bothead.
plays Boozer, Sheep, and frickin' Cole.
Oh, great.
None of them are trying to win.
First
He's
place.
going to be 11-3. You can book it.
I think I got 6 wins for free.
Bro,
Like on the season,
I'm out
if I do
here
win these
fighting.
next 2.
I gotta fight Josh in this, and then I gotta fucking fight.
I play Swan and Trey twice.
I got Keith in the last game of the season.
At least
Like,
I
fuck-
get Bambi the last game of the season. But
I don't play Bambi, Sheep,
I've gotten really
Twice
lucky
that
with the
far.
schedule,
TJ
and then in
and TJ.
Botheads, I'm like, wow, I could win and clinch this shit or whatever.
TJ
And I
Keith,
get
dude.
your sister, who's like 3-8, which is crazy.
So you're gay?
No, I wouldn't go as far as saying that. I'm sus probably, but not gay.
At this point.
Kaylee's not in that league, right?
And Botheads, yeah, she is.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Dingleberry.
No, so was I. I thought we were talking Dingleberry too for a minute.
I
No.
get Bambi. And the gambling gizmos.
I'm fighting off the shit bowl, boys. God damn it.
Yeah, the schedule was nice to me this year.
You get Mike and Kaylee. So, you guys just want to kick Randy out of all of our
I
leagues?
fucking hate Randy
No.
right now, dude.
Not
He's
yet.
gotta-
Sure, at
he's
least
gotta-
like haze him way more than we do.
I haven't won since
Fucking
like
toad.
1942.
You also used to get so drunk at every draft, you'd draft like 5 quarterbacks.
Yeah, I stopped drinking as much and started caring more. My team's like a decent bit better.
Oh, yeah, way better.
That doesn't always
But I mean,
necessarily
like-
mean you're going to win. I haven't drank
It
it
just
like the
doesn't-
last whatever
Oh, I
years,
know.
and I
I,
still lost.
I made the playoffs in all 3 of our majors last year, and the best I walked away with was 3rd place. So, I know. I'm not saying I'm going to win. I'm hopeful.
You definitely kicked ass
Go
in
hard to win a
Prestige last year.
championship.
Yeah, sure is.
I'm glad I have my 3 already. I don't have to be like Mike, wishing I was winning championships.
We can just live in the past like the Cowboys.
And the Steelers.
Would they demonetize us if I hung myself during the stream from my ceiling?
Probably, yeah.
Imagine I won 2 championships, and I was so drunk that I was drafting 5 quarterbacks, Mike. You know?
I mean, you got lucky. You drafted
I know.
Michael Vick the year he was coming out of prison, and Peyton Manning with a broken-ass neck when he scored like a jillion touchdowns.
I don't
And you
know.
had Demaryius Thomas and Julius Thomas with Peyton Manning.
That was a fun year.
Yeah.
As much as
You
it
got real
hurt to
lucky.
lose to Josh and Dingleberry, it hurts so much more to lose by Antonio Brown and Botheads. And I had such a fucking team last year, too.
Thank
When
you,
I
AB.
beat you, it was like the perfect storm for me because Josh Allen scored just enough points for me to beat you, but not enough points for Cody to beat me in Botheads.
By 3 points, bro. I'll never forget
Was
the
that
day.
the-
I was
was that
sitting
the
by my
champ
heater
year?
in my house.
Yeah. I beat Mike by 3, and then I beat Cody by like 6.
I think if I won the Triple Crown this year, if I won all 3 of the majors, I would
We'd
still
probably
be...
kill you. We'd
Wait a
probably all
minute.
kill you.
Randy, can you hold that thought for a second? All right, go ahead. What were you saying? Oh, can you guys hear anything? Wait, get on mute. Sorry, I had to. He's typing here. I'm typing. I unmute him. It's like.
I said he's figuring out how to mute me. I've seen you looking down at me.
He's going to change his name to what he was going to
Kick
say.
me or mute me.
If you won the
shit.
Triple Crown, I would probably have to skip a couple Sundays for sure.
Would I
Like,
be
Randy,
more...
we're gonna take a month off. We'll see in about a month.
Would I
Who's
be
gonna play
more
football?
tolerable or less than Josh being champ?
God, it's so rough.
I don't know. I feel like Josh would be better now if he won 2 championships than he was back then.
Yeah.
So if it happened
True.
right now, if I could choose Josh winning 2 or you winning all 3, I would 100% Josh pick 2.
I knew it was
Despite
a
his
close one
flexing,
because
'cause
I
he's still
have
gonna
burnt
be
into
flexing.
my memories Josh flexing and saying champ and walking around no matter
Oh
where
yeah,
he
you're
went.
talking that Josh from back then. I don't even know how I'm saying this, but I would rather you win 3 championships.
I like it.
But now, nah,
Yeah.
because like, oh my god,
Winning one is
you
so
won all
hard.
3 majors.
Like making the
dude.
playoffs is hard. Like we all set ourselves up usually to make the playoffs in leagues, you know. But after you do that, it's like the
Sometimes.
whole new season, you know. It's like now it's the really hard part.
Anyone can win now. Yeah,
I
everything's
think
kind of
making
out
the
window.
playoffs is easier than like winning by far.
Oh, yeah,
like
for
obviously,
sure.
but just like man,
Even the
One-
first round bye is not that great. You know, it's
One
good.
player
Don't get
can
me
make a
wrong, but
difference.
it's
you can still take 4th place with the first round.
100%
I've done
easy
it
too.
several times.
Especially if you play the matchups. Like when Cole
Don't
beat
worry, Randy.
me.
3rd place is a really good job.
I'm not even saying those words. It's just a curse, dude. Gotta be careful.
No, it only is a curse if it's like about to happen, and you just kept telling me 3rd place is a really good job.
It was. You barely made
We
the
were playing
playoffs.
each other in boats and bot heads, and you were like, "Don't worry, dude. 3rd place is a really good job."
The
Yeah,
following
amateur.
week,
Beat
Alvin
you in
Kamara
both.
scored 5 touchdowns, and Randy was
Man, got Randy
literally about to
2/3.
kill someone.
Yeah, it was a sad day.
Yeah, you beat me for 3rd in Botheads that year. I,
I
took
think
4th.
that just proves that karma is real.
That was our
What
first
place
year
did
of
I take that
or
year?
boats, actually.
That was straight.
Cody has too much power.
I love it, dude. This is so good.
Hopefully he's a merciful guy.
This is how I feel. Oh, dude, I'm gonna have so many. Dude, I'm gonna take away all the stuff that I don't care about, and I'm gonna add in so many things for next week, dude. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, well, this seems a lot better. We have a lot more.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, you're a firework.
I'm gonna wake
way
up tomorrow, look at my lineups, be like boing, and then come on over and watch football.
And I'm gonna look at Trey's Bothead's Thursday against me. And I'm gonna cry. We have to have like a crying one too. Like,
Make a sound of somebody throwing up when we look at my Botheads team.
A lot of people popped off on Thursday. A lot of teams had big weeks.
Yeah, I mean, at least I had Hawk, but he had Schultz. It's just all bad, man, honestly.
I was figuring Stevenson would only get 15. I was pretty happy.
I mean, 20 is not that much more. But
All you need is two
He's
people
good
to go for 30. You probably don't even need that much, but like 2 people can easily go for 30.
Yeah, but
we can turn it around, Josh. Don't worry.
I could easily have 2 people go for nothing.
I feel you, though. I do.
Hard knocks life, bro.
I do.
We should make
You gotta
fantasy
do something
football hard
crazy.
knocks.
You gotta get cute with your lineup, Josh. Do something crazy.
No, dude, I think it's pretty much the way it's gotta be. Except
I
I
like
think
this
I'm gonna
lineup.
try and add Randall Cobb. If you guys want to cuck me, go ahead. Then I have to start Sky Moore. It's like the same thing.
It won't make a difference for me. I'm still fighting off the fucking
I think
nutsack.
Randall Cobb's old enough to be Sky Moore's father.
Maybe.
Honestly, probably is. Probably like 35 to 20. You'd have a kid at 15.
Randall Cobb be getting busy.
15-year-old Randall Cobb out there. Making babies.
Aaron Rodgers.
Unlike Josh, they're not all girls.
Damn.
Don't worry, bro. Like I said, don't give up hope in fantasy football, and don't give up hope. Just keep pumping babies into her, bro. Eventually one will pop out with a wiener.
Well, Jesus Christ.
Wise words from Randy. Josh is like, nah.
We got
Not
experts, bro.
saying that out loud.
Eventually one will pop out with a wiener.
Jesus.
Is there a number that you
It's
guys...
not subtle.
Are you guys, like, capping out at 2, or...
I
You
don't
just...
know, man.
No, so that's a hell no. It's either a hell no, or, like... I don't know,
Just
man.
imagine if he had another kid and it was another daughter, though. It's too much pressure.
It actually
Honestly.
affects the decision because I'm just like Randy and Trey will never let me be alive again.
And your
Same room
house.
with them.
Imagine you, Tori, and 3 daughters. Like
Estrogen Ocean, bro.
And both my dogs are girls, dude.
You'd have to get away somehow.
If you
man.
guys do it soon and she happens to have
I
triplets
think I'll
and
make
they're
a
all
milk run
girls,
and never
bro,
come back.
you guys could have, like, a full starting WNBA team.
Triplet daughters. Randy, what is wrong with you? Why'd you even put that in the universe, dude?
Yeah, a full starting team.
It's like, well, Kayla, I guess I have 6 nieces now.
That'd be sick.
Get
Jesus.
quadruplets. Like, what the hell, dude?
But imagine,
Wow,
like, if
that'd
it
be
was
the
like,
worst.
you know, Octomom, how she had like 8 babies at once or whatever. Imagine you having 8 girls at once. Like,
Oh my god,
would you
imagine
stop
Tori
talking
being
to me?
Octomom to 8 daughters at
Probably.
once.
After we already
Josh
have
has
our
10
2.
daughters. 10. Oh my
Imagine
be
god.
life
Josh not having
changing.
time to set his lineup with that many fucking kids.
Yeah, no shit. He didn't have time to do anything, dude. Josh is like, please, can I work more hours?
Please.
Put me out of this bitch.
I got way so many daughters.
That's why I'm not having any babies. I don't know how strong my sperm is if I'm just about to, like, have a litter.
I don't.
Is that how it works?
A litter. A litter of children.
I should
my
have started
fucking
mad to be
God.
like, oh, maybe I'll try to have a kid and just having, like, a whole bundle of them bitches, dude. Like, nah.
Fucking 8 kids with a giant head, dude.
Bro, there's not enough room. Like, in the
Wow.
car.
I have a kid. I don't know
A
how
litter.
strong my semen is. I don't want a litter.
These wise fucking
That should be the
words.
thumbnail.
Wise words from Randy, dude. Wise
Oh,
words.
man.
From the wide
We just
receiver
lost
whisperer himself, dude.
So many viewers. Thank you, Ray.
I just lost so many brain cells, dude.
What do you mean?
Oh, man.
No, Briggs and the viewers because people want to laugh like I just laughed, dude.
No,
That was
fucking
awesome.
with him.
Oh
Fucking
man, I'm actually
litter.
crying a little bit.
I had to put my head down.
But it is a scary thought for real. Like, it's an option.
I mean, yeah.
So
You want one kid and you end up with like 5 or some shit?
Yeah.
It'd suck. Fuck that. Imagine it's your first kid. You're like, oh, my first time dad. I can't wait to have my one kid. You go to your first ultrasound. Like, actually, you're going to have 4. Like, oh.
Actually, she's falling down the stairs.
Let me out of here, please.
I would fake my death and then talk to a couple of my Mexican buddies that are not, like, one might say legal. And be like, yo.
One might say legal.
Like, how do you
That is
get
the
that card, bro?
latest term.
I'm going to have a green card.
Randy's going to go south of the border to cross the border illegally? Like, what?
He's going to be
Doesn't work
picking
like that,
beans.
Randy. You could just go pretend to be someone else in a different place. Like, fuck it.
True. Be probably better off being an illegal alien, though.
Yeah, I'm sure the government will just give you everything that you want. So.
Yeah, that's what happens now.
I'm way too pale, though. Where am I going to say I'm from?
You have to get a Planet Fitness membership and go tanning like 5 times a day.
So you're albino.
Brown as fuck.
Start throwing an accent on my words.
Tonight for sure, dude. Randy's getting a brown skin. You ever heard of blackface? Yeah, we're talking about brown skin, dude.
Didn't come back looking like a fucking.
You could do it
local-
naturally, too. You could just use the sun. It's not even
Comes back with
racist.
jury curls.
It's not even racist if you use the sun and not a tanning bed. Jesus Christ.
It's all natural, dude.
Oh, natural.
That's a brown ass skin.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, well. Is that it? We got anything else?
I don't know.
Sounds pretty good.
They're giving
anyway.
Justin Fields an opportunity to warm up prior to Sunday's game, but he's considered a long
Bench
We
him.
gotta keep him. A long shot?
Yeah, it says he's a long shot.
That's what it says.
Bench
Yeah, it
him,
makes
bench
me
him,
wonder
bench
about
him,
Cole
bench him.
Kmet, too, and Dingleberry.
Don't play hurt players. When's the last time any of you played a hurt player and you were happy about playing them?
Oh, I can't play him. I'm talking about Kmet. If Justin Fields
No, I
is
just
out,
mean in
it's actually
general.
Kmet.
When's the last time you played a
I'm
player
sure
with
there's
injury?
someone.
Doesn't? Yeah, but it seems like more often than not, I'm disappointed. They don't play as much as I want them to. They re-injure themselves or snap count. It's like I just want to
Yeah,
stay away from it if I can.
Yeah, you're right. Mark Andrews hurt me once this year being questionable. And we got
If
like,
I was
what, 3
Mike, I
points
would
that game?
trade for Cortland Sutton and Dingleberry.
Yeah, I got a lot of
Probably.
more injuries. I remember that. What's that? Sorry, Randy?
So if I was Mike, I would probably trade for Cortland Sutton and Dingleberry. Don't you also have Russ Wilson?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd still do that.
Mike, why don't you come trade for Cortland Sutton? It seems like Randy's really trying to shop Cortland Sutton right now.
All right, Cortland Sutton or Marquise Brown?
What, this
Marquise
week?
Brown.
This week,
Yeah.
Cortland Sutton. But
Who's your other
going
option, Mike?
forward, Marquise Brown.
Deontay Johnson.
Cortland Sutton and Deontay Johnson.
Deontay Johnson.
Josh is lying to himself.
Cortland Sutton. But that being said, Mike, I will give you some advice that I learned when I traded you Amon-Ra St. Brown in a second for Myles Gaskin. Don't panic and throw the fucking shit away for 1 week. It's not worth it, dude.
Yeah,
I
just give
learned
me a
about
future first-round
panicking with
pick every
Keenan
time.
Allen last year.
I should have just started the running back that was projected 1.4 points on my bench instead of
And
trading for
luckily,
Myles Gaskin.
Deontay Johnson's in the flex, so it's a lot easier to replace him if I don't feel good about it. I'm also going to be going over that before the morning.
He's really close to making the playoffs, too, so it is one of those moments where it's like you don't want to.
Yeah, but I'm not doing what I did last year for Keenan Allen, like ever again.
But I don't want Christian McCaffrey and a first. I just want the first.
Okay, well, what would you want for Cortland? Oh, just
a
a
late
first?
first, yeah. Not even a 23 first. Just a fucking... I paid
have
a
a
24 first for him, I think.
I don't
And
know if I have a 24 first.
Don't really care to have him on my roster anymore.
Okay. For Cortland Sutton, dude.
I have like 8 receivers that I will play
I
over
don't
him.
really care to have him on my roster anymore. So if you could just take him off my hands, that'd be great.
Well, he's
Okay.
got JJ, CeeDee Lamb, Debo Samuel, Christian Kirk,
DK Metcalf.
Yeah, I wouldn't want Cortland Sutton on my roster either.
You only have to start 2 wide receivers, but I start 4.
in your
Typically.
plays.
I asked Randy what it would take to get Justin Jefferson and Dingleberry.
Uh-oh.
I asked him if Rachaad White, what was the ridiculous thing I couldn't even do?
I said the only trade that I would ever accept is
JT,
if it was so
Rachaad
bad.
White, and what
Some
receiver?
receiver.
Crazy receiver, too.
Chris Godwin.
He said
Probably.
no.
The
Oh,
only
you're
way that I
trade.
would the only way
I
that I
couldn't
would
do it.
accept another trade for Justin Jefferson is if he sent me something so absurd that I knew the league would veto it.
That's what he told me. I had to add another player because he wasn't sure if it would get vetoed or not.
Yes.
how crazy we were
If
talking
Matt Noss
here,
can
like,
trade Dak and 2 firsts for Josh Allen, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Except for Jonathan Taylor for Curtis Samuel in a redraft. Still not allowed to do that.
Come on. That was crazy, man. That was
I
crazy.
couldn't
Matt
believe my
Noss is
eyes.
out of his mind.
It's like,
I don't
so,
blame Swan either, dude. Swan's like, I would have accepted it if
Yeah.
they accepted me.
That's
at
what I
top
said
three,
when T-Bone sent me that one for CEH.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I mean,
You
what am I
guys
supposed to do?
decline it, you
can
decline
take-
it.
I don't care if you reverse it, but I can't not accept it. Like, shit.
When Swan
Dynasty's
got
a little
that
bit
one
more
with
forgiving,
Davey,
too. Like,
Yeah,
in a
True.
redraft, it's like you can't trade away a top 3 in every single draft player for someone on our waiver wire.
What was that? Do you guys remember what that
Curtis
was? What I
Samuel
got
for
Yeah,
JT
Curtis Samuel for Jonathan Taylor, straight up.
No,
with the
I'm talking
Swan
about-
Davey trade. Because that was like, I couldn't believe what I was looking at when I looked at my phone. I was like, why?
I think I said, holy moly.
Swan
Is all I
literally
said,
sent
so.
me a photo that Davey sent it to him, and he sent back, "What am I supposed to do?" And I didn't know how to respond.
I don't know, decline it.
Look at that. 2 first and 2 second. He sent me that. How could I not do it? You guys can see it, right?
It was, it was on the
Yeah.
top. It was
Probably.
on the, it was probably about week 4 after
This is what I'm talking
he
about right
had
here.
his 4 big
It
games.
was October
That's
5th.
a lot better. Jesus Christ. Randy, I wish you would have sent me that.
Yeah, about week 4 or 5.
CH.
Mike, I would trade you CEH for Devin Singletary back. I thought I was getting one up on you, but I shot myself in the fucking foot.
Man, I
I'd
can't
rather
believe
Devin
anyone would ever
Singletary than
send that.
CEH. Honestly. Like, without even questioning. Devin Singletary or CEH.
Oh,
Without
Devin
CEH even
Singletary.
being hurt, you know what I mean? Like, even if CEH
I mean-
wasn't... Him being on IR isn't much of a different than him not being on
he was
IR.
doing all
Like,
right
he's not
when we
doing
made
shit.
the trade, though. It was afterwards he kind of fell off.
Yeah, that's why I
They
try
really
to
like
swap
Pacheco.
CEH. Yeah,
And apparently they don't trust CEH to pass block, so
maybe.
it's kind of screwed.
Before he got hurt, he played like 10% and like 2% or 6%.
Is he on
or
his
something.
last year, Josh? CH?
I don't think so.
Wasn't he a rookie when we started Dingleberry?
He was a first-round pick, right?
Yeah,
He was a high
I think
pick.
he was.
Did they
No,
pick
he's
up
a
his
top
5th-year
32
option?
pick.
Oh, he's a
He's,
second-round pick.
Was he second
Or
round?
was he a
I don't
first-round
think-
pick?
He was he was a 32 pick.
Yeah, that's first.
Oh, he was the last pick
Last
in the
pick
first
in
round.
first.
okay.
I think he went in the top 10 in our startup for Dingleberry,
So,
too.
what do you do with a player like
No,
that in
he
a
wasn't
dynasty
in the
league
startup.
now?
No?
Just
Oh,
hold
yeah,
him?
he was.
You just
I thought
Yeah,
stash
he
he
him?
was.
was. Yeah, he's the same draft class as Jonathan Taylor.
My first pick in our Dingleberry was Zeke. Unbelievable.
I think mine was Nick Chubb.
So, Josh, having no value, like CEH, like being an all-time low value right now, what do you do
There
with
ain't no
him?
way.
You can't trade him, you can't sell him, you can't cut him, right? Like, you just stash him until maybe something changes, like, or
Yeah,
is that just wasting a roster spot, though, or is there a chance for him to be...
I don't know. I mean, he's hurt right now. They're
Like, this year I'm done
You're not
with him.
going to get anything
Completely
for
done
him.
with him this year, you know what I mean? In
If you
redraft
cut
and
him, he's going to get
dynasty and
picked up
everything.
immediately. Well, maybe not. I'm not cutting him. I'm just holding him and hoping he
Yeah.
goes somewhere else.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know.
I wouldn't
I
cut
just
him for
figured
sure.
you might have a little bit more insight than me.
I feel like somebody will take a chance on him, right?
Yeah, but I think next year will probably be his last year in Kansas City unless he balls really, really hard. And they're like, wow, we should have picked up his 5th-year option. We better pay him whatever. You know what I mean? Because they're not picking this up, right? There's no way they're picking this 5th-year option up. After he played like crap and now he's out for the rest of the year, right?
Yeah. What running backs have not got their option picked up and then performed well for fantasy?
Josh
after
Jacobs
leaving?
is doing
Josh
it right now.
Jacobs right now.
Yeah.
So it's possible. It is.
James
Josh
Conner,
Jacobs.
is he one that was like okay after he left and went to the Cardinals?
No,
right?
he was never a first-round pick or a high pick.
Okay.
You only get a
was also
5th-year option
hurt.
if you're a first-round pick in the NFL draft.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
When he was with the Steelers, Connor got hurt a lot.
So CH's ceiling is probably like Josh Jacobs, and he's not even that like big body running back like Josh Jacobs. So
No, his ceiling is.
What
I mean,
round
I
did
guess
Najee get picked?
first, right?
First?
But he's got another year before
Right,
they have to
pick like
decide.
22.
So. They'll be able to play out the rest of this year and next year before they decide on his, right? Because he was the year after CEH's draft, I'm pretty sure. So pretty interesting though. Is there any way that the Chiefs are picking up CEH's option? You think? Or-
Not a chance, dude.
I'm with
The way
Josh.
it's trending, they're going with Pacheco over him and McKinnon.
Yeah, they started him
the guy
before he
in
got
his
hurt.
role. Yeah.
It's hard to predict where he'd go because, man.
It's not like he
how do you
lost the
predict
job
an
because of
offseason
an
of
injury.
running
He like
backs?
lost the job before he got hurt, I think, or maybe he was banged up and they just weren't talking about it.
Yeah, do you think they really love Pacheco, or do you think they really hate CH?
I think they
one or
like
the
what
other,
Pacheco does for their team. I think he's like a big grinder running up the middle. I think they just
They're
like what he
playing
does.
McKinnon over CH too, though.
Yeah.
That's the
kinda
weird
rough,
one.
you know?
That's the weird one.
Right.
Well, McKinnon's kind of like the third down pass catching back. They don't
And
even
he's
really
good
throw
at,
the ball
I think he's
a ton
better
to
at pass
Pacheco.
protecting too, and then CH probably has a big deal to do with it.
Yeah, that's what I was
CH is
first
so
thinking,
small.
is it was the pass
Right.
protecting, and then I was like, well, maybe he was banged up, like, because the injury kind of came out of nowhere. When did he get hurt? It was a
Yeah,
high
this last
ankle.
week.
Rutgers game.
Oh, was it during the game?
Mm-hmm.
He went on the
Pretty late
IR,
in the
didn't he?
season for a high ankle.
Oh yeah, he's done. I
If he
figured no
comes
value
back,
out of
it'll
him.
be in the middle of the playoffs, and there's no way you could ever start him. He's done for fantasy purposes this year,
Yeah.
CH. Because if he comes back the week before the Super Bowl, the only chance you start him is he gets 20 carries and 5 targets, and you're like, shit, I can start CH in the Super Bowl. And like, come on.
Yeah, it's not like
You know?
when Derrick
Coming
Henry
off
came
an
back in
injury.
the playbook. Came back last year.
Yeah,
I
the
don't
Chiefs
know.
have Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelce and like a million other good players.
I don't even know if that had
Titans were like, oh my
fantasy
god, our only
implications.
good players back besides J.J. Brown, who's been hurt all year. Give Derrick Henry 30 carries. Like,
Their defense looks like. So who's that? What is his name? Jones or somebody? Who's that big defensive tackle on Kansas City?
oh,
Oh,
Chris Jones?
Chris Jones.
Yeah, that dude's a monster.
I've
imagine he
seen
doesn't
that
have Chris
for a long
Jones.
time, dude.
What about
Chris
Nick
Jones is
Bolton,
fucking
baby?
really good.
Got him on my
love
IDP
Nick
league.
Bolton, dude.
I think I said
Every
Jones.
week I
I
gotta
couldn't
decide if I'm
remember
gonna
his
start
last
him.
name.
I
Or
love
first
Nick
name.
Bolton, dude. This might be my favorite player on the team, for real.
I have
He's
Jordan
an
Brooks
animal.
too, though. He's also really good. I have like 2 of the best young linebackers in IDP, I feel like.
I like Bolton,
Pretty
but
nice.
I think I got to go with Pat Mahomes. It's everybody on your team, Josh. Like Mahomes is
Uh-oh.
just.
It's
Best
interesting.
player
Just being
versus
like-
favorite is different.
It might still be Pat, man. That guy's awesome.
IDP
Pat's
is so
100% the best
interesting.
player.
Man. I'm still
See,
playing my
man,
way around
Nick
it.
Bolton, I
Just
just love
IDP.
watching him play, dude.
Pat doesn't really get in a lot of trouble. He's a pretty stand-up guy, it looks like. His brother's a fucking annoyance, but he's cool.
Because
I kinda like
volume,
David Njoku.
volume's everything for receivers, and then it's everything for defensive players too. In our IDP league, it's like if you're one of those linebackers that are in there making plays like consistently every freaking
Tackles,
play,
everything in IDP, everything. That's why Bolton and Jordan Brooks are so good. You get those linebackers that are just tackling
Yeah, it's
machines
flying
like them.
around, always up in.
Yeah, Nick
Oh.
Bolton's got like 70 tackles this year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, he's a tackling machine. And I had Jordan Brooks, Josh. He was the #1 linebacker in freaking IDP last year. And then I picked up Nick Bolton off the waiver wire. So I'm just
Yeah.
like, how do I
He
even
has
start?
95 tackles this season.
There's so many
I have
points.
some
I bet
more
you
so
Jordan
low.
Brooks has it close to that many too. I've got 2. I don't know who to start every week. It's crazy.
How many
I got
is
Roquan
he?
Smith.
I like
I love-
Roquan.
How many
Roquan,
points has
even
he
before he was a
scored?
Raven, he was popping.
What's up, Randy?
How many points is who's looking?
When Roquan Smith got traded to the Ravens, he had the most tackles in the NFL. I don't know if he does now.
You'd be easy.
Jordan Brooks has 106 total tackles with 75 solo.
That's what I mean. Jordan Brooks is so good. That's why it's hard for me to start Bolton, you know?
Very
Damn.
unrecognized, too. I don't feel like
Nick
he gets
Bolton
the
has
attention
2 more
he deserves.
sacks.
No, I had no idea. Jordan Brooks was on the waiver wire this offseason, or right before the season, and I'm just looking through, and I'm like, how is this guy on the waiver wire? Nobody. It's our first ever IDP league for everyone in that league, so no one knew what was going on.
So
I
Les,
picked both of those linebackers off the waiver wire, dude. That's crazy.
Somehow C.J. Mosley was on the waiver wire. That dude gets like 15 tackles a game.
well, because there's a lot of defensive players and not a lot of slots that we need to fill. Is why too.
True.
But
How
you can
good
still
would
get the
DeQuell
gems.
Jackson be in fantasy?
Oh my god!
So
So
have like 160 tackles, all 10 yards down the field, though. Horrible for the NFL. Great for fantasy.
in 16 games last year, Nick Bolton had 112 tackles, and he
Yeah, he's on a
finished
way
with
better pace.
198.
Way better
points.
pace.
In 10 games so
He was a
far this
rookie
year.
last year.
Yeah, and in 10 games he has 95 tackles. Do you know how many fantasy points per game this man has in IDP? 17. He has 170 points through 10 games. That's 17 points per
Damn.
game. That is like a top
Wow.
tier like wide receiver or running back stuff.
Randy, while you're there, look up Roquan Smith.
Oh my god! Thank God I came here
Came where?
to this league.
What's going on?
Let's look at Randy's team.
I thought I had someone in my lineup that was on the IR. Was it my lineup or yours?
You talking B-Town?
Yeah. My thing was just glitched.
This is, me and Randy are playing in B-Town this week. 6-5 versus 5-6. Neither of us have our first round pick.
Yeah, it's brutal. You're in third and I'm in
first
fifth.
round picks.
I fucked up. No, like for next year, we already traded our first round picks.
Oh.
I fucked up and played Jacoby Myers, and then I realized Rachaad White was on my taxi. So I had to bench Devontae Smith because I started Jacoby Myers already. It's really unfortunate.
I have Mike's first and second, and my second, so I'm feeling decent. I
got
pivoted.
Dobbins, Hollywood, all that other shit.
I have 2 seconds, and I still have all my picks after 2023, and my team is really good.
You're in
man,
third
for
place
real.
right now, too. Like, if you win this week, that's huge for you, and you're pretty much guaranteed in the playoffs, but that's terrible for me.
So,
Is that your
Jordan
IDP
Brooks
league?
against...
Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan Brooks against Las Vegas or Nick Bolton against the Rams, dude.
I can't even answer you.
That's impossible.
I
bet
picked
they're
the wrong
both too
thing
good.
every time on defense.
They're
I'm sorry,
both
what was the
too
question?
good. Nick Bolton or Jordan Brooks? Jordan Brooks got Las Vegas. Nick Bolton has the Rams.
I can't give you unbiased opinion on it.
I might go Jordan Brooks just because of
They're
who they're
both
playing.
so good.
The
This was a
Raiders are
flex
going to run
defensive
with,
spot.
with
This is our first
Josh
IDP
Jacobs
league,
if
and we're
he's
kind of
playing.
going to tweak it and see like how we
Like,
feel about shit.
if
But it
you
would be
look
nice
at
to get a
these
flex.
guys, look at Jordan Brooks' weeks. Isn't that crazy?
Then
And what's even
Godly.
crazier is Nick Bolton looks the fucking same.
Bro, that's like having a low end
Jesus.
They
They
both
quarterback
have
two on your
one
team.
week with like 6 or 7 points, and every other week they're both in double digits.
I
And I have to
hate the
decide
player
every
rankings.
week. Every week I have to decide who to play.
Dude, it's like you can start a quarterback 1, a quarterback 2, and like those guys are both like low end quarterback 2 points. You know what I mean? It's just
fucking
crazy.
I was
Crazy,
starting at
dude.
Bolton every week, but I'm a Chiefs fan.
Cole was
Yeah.
throwing last week. He won 3
Right.
games, and I have won 5. And he had the most points and I had the second most. I scored like 280. He scored like 230.
Damn.
I had
beat me while he's
Roquan before
throwing.
he was a Raven. I was happy.
And now I need a win to get back to 500, but that league's so tight.
I work with a Bears
Literally
fan.
Cole throwing.
I had to tell
Look
him
at
about
that.
it.
Isn't that crazy? Holy shit, Randy. That's
Yeah,
so
I needed
unlucky.
that win too, bro. He started
Cole's not even
Higgins.
trying to win.
I know. And my team didn't do bad
Treylon
either.
Burks. Defensive points. Oh man,
That's
how
where he
much
beat
points
me.
are on your bench?
Oh, I don't even know. It's a lot
Patrick
every week.
Queen. Oh my god,
man.
Randy, you are the worst at defense,
Yeah.
dude.
I
Patrick
know.
Queen
I stopped
feasted.
changing him, dude. 'Cause every time I changed him, I would fuck up, and the person I would take off would do good. So I just leave my lineup now. Like
You
they're
got
all
Khalil
playing.
Mack too, Randy?
Yeah, you would think that my defense was good, but I'm a freaking retard.
I like Khalil Mack.
It's like, dude, every week I'll take out someone that scores 20 or more and put in someone that scores less than 10. And then the next
good
week I'll
news
like
is
swap
all
it
of
out.
Your linebackers were good though. You know, last week they were all like the same. You did start the worst one, but it was only like 6 points.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have made too much of a difference.
Why is Baker Mayfield still on your roster?
Did you see all those quarterbacks I signed? Look at my quarterbacks if you want to see some autism at its finest.
Was Mills one of them? I think I just saw.
Mills, Mayfield, Stafford.
There's more,
Get
but
it.
oh no, there's not more. Maybe that's a different
You
league.
have Lamar and you have Fields.
There's
Yeah, so-
another league I went hard at quarterback because I didn't know what else to do.
Is that the one you signed Mike White?
Yeah.
I saw that today. Which one was that? Wake Tucky?
You have Matt Ryan too,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
and
this
Sam
might be the league.
Darnold. Randy.
Yeah, this might be the league.
Sam Darnold, Matt Stafford, Baker, Mills, and Matt Ryan,
You got both. You got 2 Carolina Panthers quarterbacks.
and Matt Corral on your freaking taxi, just in case.
It's like the shit quarterback corral, dude.
Oh,
I got them
shit.
all in one little team there.
In Wake Tucky, I got to tell Sadie that Fournette's out. I'm playing her. That would not be good.
You should just beat her, fuck her.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would have just kept that to myself.
Me too.
I would take
You
her
guys
phone
ready to
and
get the fuck
actually
out of
take
this
more
bitch, or
people
what?
out of her lineup.
Yeah, I'm
I
tired.
mean,
It's
she just said
11.
it.
I gotta
she
do
said
go
it
tomorrow.
Wednesday, I think.
Got things to do, and we got
For
football
sure.
to watch.
We think
Hey man, episode 4 is pretty cool.
Yeah, I had fun.
11 or
Fuck
noon.
yeah, me too.
Just gonna hit me up. Let
Yeah.
me know.
We went for an
Oh,
hour
you
and
know
a
how
half
I'm
too.
feeling in the morning? I'm probably coming though.
Cool,
I'll
man.
be there if you're there.
Depends on how I'm feeling for sure. I woke up this morning feeling like crap.
Well, actually,
Monday,
be there anyways.
We'll be in there on Monday. We'll be
Oh,
back
for sure.
for another episode of Bothead's Fantasy Football Podcast. Thanks for
Hell
watching.
yeah.
Remember to like and subscribe.